up, everybody? I hope all is well. Thank you for tuning in. All right, first things first, I don't know where to start, but I do know where to finish. As always, like, comment, and of course, subscribe. Join the channel. And of course, if you don't like how I draft, please let me know. I am a firm believer in hearing your opinion on how this should go. But this is the mock draft for the Cincinnati Bengals. No trades. Let's dive in. At number 18, I think you protect Joe Burrow because Joe Burrow continues to keep getting just messed up, like bad leg, bad knee, everything. And it's not even his fault sometimes. He's not a scrambling quarterback. He doesn't seem to just do stuff like out of the ordinary. If you just get him an offensive line, Bengals, no more offensive weapons. Just get him an offensive lineman. And that is going to be Troy Fautanu out of Washington. Why not? Big guy, tackle, protects the edge, seals the edge, just takes care of business. Why not help him, hook him up right then and there? Future tackle for the next 5 to 6 years. There you go. It is done. Whew. It's a lot going on there. And then after that, we're going to go defense. Straight defense. 100% defense. Nah, we're going to do some more offensive players too. But at pick 49, I think Edgerrin Cooper will fall into this in the top 50. I do believe that he will be there. Actually, this is more realistic than any other mocks that I've done. Edgerrin Cooper to the Cincinnati Bengals. Why not? He could line up as an edge rusher to help Hendricks, or he could just play straight up cover. However you want to look at it, he falls in a perfect category for this team. And defensively, I know that you guys need an edge rusher. Don't worry, we'll get to that. But as of right now, why not best player on the board, defensive player on the board? Get Edgerrin Cooper. He fits in every scheme pretty much I could think of. Best linebacker in the draft. Then behind him is Peyton Wilson and Cedric Gray. Then on top of that, why not go ahead, get your defensive lineman, Rook Ororo out of Clemson. Big dude. Had a pretty cool combine. Obviously, he's going to get more looks. But before that, tape don't lie. I'm not even going to lie to you. Tape, just don't lie about this guy. This dude can just straight up really play and get to the quarterback. That's what he does, and he does it best. Run stopping, not his strong suit to me, but I am a firm believer that he can stop the run. So why not put him in a system like that? You guys are losing Reader to free agency more than likely. Why not go ahead and get your replacement right then and there? Now, next up is Cam Hart, a cornerback who's been creeping up the charts a lot lately, especially with a great Senior Bowl and a cool combine. And pretty much he's locked up almost every receiver that he's went against, except for Braden Rice and Lloyd McConkey. So, you can't win them all, but you can win most of them, right? And Cam Hart does that. So I think that Cam Hart fits this whole Bengals organization when it comes to their defense right away. And last but not least, to finish up on your defensive side, go ahead and grab Muhammad Kamara out of the University of Colorado State at edge rusher. I know he's 6'2". He's a little short for edge rusher, obviously. You could have him go line up in that 3-4 stance. If you want to do multiple defenses, just try him out. I think preferably the best thing for him, when I say this respectfully, is the fact that he is more of going to be just pretty much he's coming off the edge. I don't want him going inside. I don't want none of that nonsense. Even though in his tape he has a lot of that, but in the NFL, obviously different type of strength called grown man strength versus a child. I like to see him kick out more, pull the tackle out more, kind of just one-on-one with the tackle, or pretty much stopping pitch plays, sweep plays, stuff like that, jet sweeps. He's more of a sniffer out, that kind of guy. I wouldn't be surprised if they convert him to a linebacker, if anything. Now, that would be something I could see the Bengals doing. But yes, I do like Muhammad Kamara right here at that spot right there. Now, back to the other side of the defensive ball, further back in the back end, Elijah Jones. Now, I understand this. Even the database was telling me this too. It's crazy to grab 2 corners. And I was like, why not? You need to spruce up your secondary. Look at your division. You got Pickens, Dante Johnson. Then on top of that, you got Amari Cooper and now Jerry Jeudy on for the Browns. Then on top of that, then you have, of course, for the Ravens, just Zay Flowers and Mark Andrews, which is cool, I guess. But, it's not like they have a dynamic threat of receivers just yet, but they're on the way with that. And I think if the Bengals have that pretty much ready and sewed up, obviously you have T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, who's all going to be there pretty much. Cam Hart and Elijah Jones are going to have a hell of a lot of practices against these guys. So why not get as many cornerbacks, as many safeties as you can back there that's young, have that back end of your defense already taken care of and equipped and well to go. I think that would be perfect. Now, I know that a lot of you might be back and forth on that, and that's fine. I get it. Now, here's where I think you guys are going to have some steals in these next 3 picks. It's crazy because there's no trade, and you guys have a lot of picks. Mason McCormick out of South Dakota State, interior guard. This dude can control the run, can control the pass. I love him a lot. Tape don't lie. I've been watching a lot of that FBS 2 football, Division 2 type crap. I know the talent isn't as big as most, but when I seen him play at the Senior Bowl, actually more in the Eastern Western Shrine game too as well, dude held his own. And on top of that, even more in depth, I want to be more clarified with this as well. Mason McCormick is really a really good guard who can play both sides, and I've seen that a lot, especially in their rival game, of course, against which would be North Dakota State. I believe the Jackrabbits, the blue team. I just know they're blue, the blue team. I know that they're Jackrabbits and they're blue, and they're also in a very strange state that no one talks about. But more or less, I was just making a joke about it, but realistically speaking, that is what I do see them doing right then and there, grabbing him right there if he's on the board. Eric All at tight end, who is a smooth, really good tight end. They just released CJ Osiyama, whoever it was, their tight end. They just released their tight end a few hours ago, so why not go ahead and get a replacement there? Eric All actually is a good tight end. He actually is funny because in the NCAA, his comp would be to Thaddeus Moss. In the NFL, his comp would be more of a Logan Thomas type. And I say that really respectfully. I say that because he can actually play like that. I think he's really good. And then on top of that, I want to say you get another edge rusher, which is Zion. I'm not even going to try it. Salupala Fati. Shoo. I know it's an Islander name. I know it's got to be. At 252, I like him a lot as edge rusher because, well, the simple fact of the matter is that he's been a starter. Him and Braylon Trice did a great job up in Washington. I like him because he actually fits the size of an edge rusher in the NFL, and he could be a great project player. But here's the cool thing about him is the fact that he don't take no ish from nobody. That boy be really getting it in, y'all, when I tell you that. So I like him there. I think he's really a projected top. I think he's actually going to be a fourth-round player, but the way the draft has been falling for him, he's been getting pushed back more and more and more to the point where I think he's probably scared even that he's declared for the draft. I want you to know that all hope is not lost for you, buddy. I think you're going to be a good fit here in Cincinnati. With that being said, guys, as always, let me know what you think about this mock draft. If it's trash, just say it, and I'll say thank you for watching. Or where did I go wrong? Or if it's what that is, then hey, thumbs up, heart, and we can talk more football. We can talk football both ways, to be honest with you. Anyways, peace. I'm out.